freezer, I want you to tell me, do you know where your chicken has come from? Maybe you don't. In this case with Rastelli's, you will know. You will know your source. Just how they do the same with the beef, just how Egg Harbor does the same with the seafood, that's what the most important part is. This is boneless, this is skinless, this is super trimmed raw chicken breasts that are individually wrapped, which by the way, I'd love to see one if we have one, individually wrapped. This price goes away at the end of the day. Today, we're saving over $7, and we are getting 16 4-ounce, super trimmed, antibiotic-free, no hormones, no steroids, free roaming, and vegetarian diet. But to talk all about that and more, we're bringing in Mr. Ray Rastelli. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Roro. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Good. You know, this is no ordinary chicken, as you said. This is a chicken raised right here locally, without the use of any steroids, hormones, antibiotics. I want you to see how moist. Look at that moisture. You don't get that out of a chicken breast that's not natural. Think about it. You've got no antibiotics, no steroids, no hormones, locally raised, and you know the butcher who's handled this. And unlike beef, chicken is so important for it to be fresh. So when it gets to us, it is fresh. We then take all the skin off it, all the bones, every bit of fat. That's why it's considered super trim. But you don't get this kind of moisture out of any old chicken breast. So if you happen to be a chicken breast lover and you're wondering why this is so moist, it's because of the type of chicken. If you're a chicken eater, but you've gone away from a chicken breast, because sometimes they're really dry and woody, or what we call woody means tough and tough to bite into, that's not the case. I want to show you, as thick as this is, I'm going to use a fork, and I'm just going to go right through the center of this with my fork. Take a look at how simple that is. Right through the center. Now, you can't do that with a normal chicken breast. And the reason for it, I'm going to show you in a minute. This is air chilled. This is not water chilled. And there's a huge, huge difference in an air chilled chicken. I like to call them happy chickens. But look at that. That's something that's so important. And Ro, I'm going to take you right to the meat block for a minute because it's so important to know where your chicken comes from. So important to know how we handle that chicken. So you're typically used to getting chicken like this, right? It comes in this tray. It's got all this skin on it. It's got look at all this extra skin. Look at all the extra fat. Look at the bones, the cartilage. All this has to come off. You know what's happening? You're paying for all of this. Now, not only are you paying for all of this because you're paying by the pound, let me take this ugly one out of here too. Look at how ugly this is. This is what else you're paying for. You know that little thing they put in the bottom of the package? It's called a diaper. Well, these chickens that you get in the supermarket are what's called water chilled. They're soaked in water, and you know what that means? Watch what that means. That means that you are paying for water that's being soaked into that chicken, and now it's being soaked into the tray. Look at all the water inside this tray. I mean, that's absolutely absurd. So it makes for you buying a chicken that is nothing but lots of water versus an incredibly all-natural chicken breast, and you will taste the difference.
Well, let me show you what we are getting. This beautifully air-chilled, completely individually wrapped. There's not one piece of fat, not one piece of skin. The work has all been done for us. Because I have to say, Ray, when we get that home, and you're a butcher, but we're not at home, and we have to try and cut that up and make our cutlets and make our chicken breasts, it is
it's
truly,
not happening.
Nobody wants to do that.
It's a mess.
Exactly.
What I love about this, because of all the things you just listed, and that is the fact that this has the most superior chicken taste. Sometimes people think, just chicken, just throw chicken on it. It doesn't really taste like anything. This has a really rich and deep chicken taste while still being like fork tender. I cut through mine with just a fork just now. Oh, is that a little chicken piccata, my friend?
This is piccata, baby.
Yummy.
And this smells so wonderful. Now, you can do this. I mean, obviously, there's so many recipes that we use chicken for, but you need the superior chicken to do it. So tell me, Jen, I'm sorry, Ray, we'll be right back to you, but Jen's telling me that this is getting very limited now. We have fewer than 700 in these, and we do not have auto delivery, so if you want to stock up, you could. And also antibiotic-free and free roaming, Ray.
That is so important. These are, again, happy chickens. And the reason I say that is because they're being raised in the open air on beautiful farms. And that's why you're going to get a breast that looks like this. Look, I love cutting right into the center of them. And I love people looking at what this, I didn't do anything special except grilled this chicken breast. I want you to see the amount of moisture that's in that. Look at how beautiful this breast is. Look at that. It's been sitting here for about 10 minutes, and it's already incredibly moist. So, and Julie, you said something really important. You're going to taste the difference. The difference in the flavor of chicken that is all natural, that is antibiotic-free, hormone-free, and steroid-free, and is actually air-chilled versus water-chilled. You will be amazed at the quality difference. And once you start with this chicken, you will realize what real chicken is supposed to taste like.
Yeah, and now you're able to do this ready in your freezer. I mean, like I said, we probably all have chicken in our freezer, but is it sometimes rubbery when you cook it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it sometimes a pain to prepare it? And you're like, you know what? I have the chicken in the freezer, but I don't want to get to it. In this case now, you can have it ready to go, like literally ready to go, to make all of these different type of recipes that we have here. Just 500 remain now. We are getting 16 of these. I mean,
this is like a grilled Caesar.
Oh yeah, grilled Caesar.
Looks gorgeous.
This, what was this? The potato
chip encrusted and then fried a little bit, I think, or baked.
Yes.
Oh, but my fave, I'm a huge chicken parm girl. Huge chicken parm girl.
That's beautiful. And look at this chicken sandwich right here. And when you have quality premium chicken that is free range, that is antibiotic free, vegetarian diet, you're gonna get more juicy, more tender, and you're actually not paying for just water, Ray. That's what you were showing us earlier, is that a lot of the times we're paying per pound or whatever it is, and we're paying for mostly water.
Soaked.
So true. You're paying for water, you're paying for skin, you're paying for fat, you're paying for bones, you're paying for cartilage. As a butcher, we make sure all of that's gone and out of there. And here's that package. Everyone individually vacuum packaged. So this is going to hold up in your freezer for up to 12 months. The key with this is we're keeping in all the freshness. This chicken was never frozen until I froze it. Now, you do not know that about your supermarket, and I do, unfortunately. I do know that most supermarkets are taking chicken that has been sometimes 1 or 2 or even 3 times previously frozen and then packaged. So for you to refreeze it, you may be doing that the 2nd or 3rd time. Not here. The minute you get this, it's frozen in this package only once.
You also
tuck it in your
never
freezer,
get the chance
pull them out as you need it.
to just have, exactly, I was just gonna say, you never have the chance just to have one chicken breast if you're cooking for one.
Correct.
And it's the perfect portion too at that 4 ounces. A lot of us are practicing portion control. This is ideal.
It absolutely is. Now, we started the show with 1,000. We have fewer than 300 now to go around. The pure air chilled without any water. Now we have all of those individually packaged for me, it's all about the fact that I don't have to cut it. Like, I don't have to prepare it in the sense that I have to cut the skin off, cut the fat off. That is not appetizing for me to do at all. All I want to do is open up the package and cook it in my whatever recipe that I want. But even the simplest recipe is just a grilled chicken. You're going to have a superior flavor in this special chicken.
And this is a substantial enough piece at 4 ounces that you can put this on the grill. I like to make chicken tortilla soup. I make the best chicken tortilla soup.
Okay.
She looks like she doesn't believe me, but trust me.
No, I want to try it.
Oh, I will make it. Oh, I'll make it for you.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be a fun little date. We'll open a little bottle of wine. We'll cook some chicken soup.
You got it, babe.
If you want to use this in your soup or your Sammy's or your chicken parm, it holds up to that.
Yeah.
And 24 grams of protein in one 4-ounce portion. Look at this. This is a chicken breast. People say, I can't believe the chicken breast, Ray, was so incredibly juicy. Well, it is because of where we start. For 48 years, I will tell you, I have made it my mission to make sure I bring the very, very best to my customers that come into Butcher Shop. And of course, that extends to our QVC family too. So when you bring this chicken home, you will taste the difference. Believe me, any meal you've made with chicken before, when you make it with this chicken, you are elevating it to a whole nother level.
And we're getting 16 of them. Last call now.
Is there auto delivery?
That is it. There is no auto delivery. So if you want to get a few, of these orders, you can absolutely do it. But this price also goes away at the end of the day today. So don't wait. try this. Again, chicken is one of the most used, most versatile things that we have in our kitchen, but sometimes has become a pain to prepare. Now you don't have to, because you're gonna have them all perfectly trimmed and ready to cook as soon as you open this up. So I thaw this, Ray, first. Obviously, right?
Uh-huh. You
Okay.
thaw it first, and then you cook it. I always like to, any whole muscle, steaks, chicken like that, just always thaw it first. And if you get in a pinch, just take this package, drop it in a bowl of cold water and let some water run over it for about 5 minutes. And this is what you should expect. A beautiful chicken breast. And what I love about it is every slice will be exactly the same, but love to be able to go just like this with a fork right through the center of that chicken breast,
Perfect.
right?
Gorgeous.
So if you want it, stay on the line or go to QVC.com, because we have fewer now than 250 to go
that's
around.
last call, my friends.
Thank you so much, Ray. Mwah.
Thank you, ladies.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye, Ray. Did you hear when he said that I was going to be a butcher in a shop? I get the card.
Yeah.
You see, I was slicing up that chicken like a pro.
And the ham earlier.
And
Maybe
the ham.
you should get certified. with
Maybe
Ray.
I should. Maybe I should. Oh, okay. In about 7 minutes, we have something really special coming with over 200 ordered. It's from Squirrel Brand. It's 4 of the 17-ounce cans of the Chocolate Town and Country Nut Mix. 4 easy pays is under $50, but shop ahead because over 250 are already spoken for. It's M67895, and I see Jen Kovich in the studio, which I always say means something fancy is about to happen.
Something fancy is about to happen. And also, congratulations to everybody that picked up the chicken breast from Rastelli's. They are sold out. So now we have to wait to see when we can get any more back in. But enjoy, everyone. Now,